And Beijing has more answering to do. Take a look at this now. Satellite images from Bhutan. This is a disputed piece of land. China and Bhutan both stake claim to this. But in the past 1 year, structures have come up in this disputed territory. China is building villages here, not one or two, 4 villages in 1 year. This is a brazen attempt at land grab. Where are these new villages? Near the Doklam Plateau. That's where India and China were locked in a border standoff in 2017, Doklam. The villages were built between May 2020 and November 2021. The construction activity is still on. Like I said, 4 villages have already been built. They're spread across an area of around 100 square kilometers. China did not back down after the Doklam standoff. It just adopted a different strategy to grab more land and to coerce Bhutan to capitulate. Chinese diplomats went to Bhutan in October this year. They secured a memorandum of understanding, what's called an MOU. It dictated how China and Bhutan will settle their border dispute. And I'm going to tell you what the MOU says. But first, we must understand the Bhutan-China border dispute. Just like the border with India, China's border with Bhutan is also disputed, the whole of it. The border is 477 kilometers long. All of it is disputed. China claims 7 territories in all. 3 areas in western Bhutan, this includes Doklam, 3 regions in northern Bhutan, and 1 large chunk of its eastern region. China now wants a quick resolution of this boundary dispute, and in China's eyes, resolution means Chinese occupation. There is no other way to resolve a conflict for them. So they want the border issue resolved with Bhutan. And this is where fresh construction helps. This construction allows China to create facts on the ground. With new villages and infrastructure, Beijing can put pressure on the negotiators in Bhutan. It can force them to submit to their demands. It can make them give up territory. And China is not just building villages here. In June last year, it staked claim on the Sakteng Wildlife Sanctuary in eastern Bhutan. And this was the first time that China claimed territory in this region, in the east. So China's territorial claims are only expanding. Beijing is adding to its military infrastructure as well. Soon after Doklam, it went on a building spree. It built accommodation for troops and helipads. A model village came up on the Mochu River. And all of this was allegedly happening inside Bhutanese territory. Now here's a question, where does all of this leave India? Bhutan does not have formal diplomatic relations with China. In the past, it has conducted its foreign policy through New Delhi. But Bhutan's MOU, the Memorandum of Understanding it signed with China, marked a shift. This was Bhutan directly engaging with Beijing. And this has 2 direct implications for New Delhi. Number 1, it is diplomatic. Bhutan's decision to hold direct talks with China weakens India's position. Remember, during the Doklam standoff, Indian troops came to the rescue of Bhutan, and Indian diplomats were the ones who negotiated a de-escalation. But now Bhutan's decision to directly engage with China on the border curtails India's role. That's implication number 1, diplomatic. The second implication is border security. China's moves to build villages and infrastructure could give the PLA an edge. It's a standoff, if a standoff erupts again in Doklam. The Chinese have the edge. And Doklam is strategically significant for both India and China. There are 2 mountain checkpoints here. The Chumbi Valley, that is north of Doklam, and the Siliguri Corridor, that's the south of Doklam. It's very simple. The Siliguri Corridor is controlled by India. And this corridor connects the northeastern states of India to the rest of the country. But if China were to gain control of Doklam, it could cut off India's access to the Siliguri corridor and to the northeast. And China is working towards it. It is building villages near Doklam as we speak. It is trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Corner Bhutan into conceding territory and weaken India's position diplomatically as well as strategically. This is serious. New Delhi must respond to this latest threat from Beijing, even if Bhutan does not. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.